today I thought I'd go naked and hardcore in Battlefield 4. Let me quickly explain what that means. Basically, I'm just going to be using weapons without any attachments whatsoever, so that means no sights, no grips, no underbarrel attachments or anything like that. And we're going to be playing hardcore mode, so I'm pretty much making it as hard as possible to get kills in hardcore mode. I don't know what really spurred me on to actually go and play some hardcore, but it occurred to me that I never really had in BF4. I did play a little bit in Battlefield 3 right towards the end of its life cycle. I was just trying to change things up a little bit, really. I mean, maybe that's why I sort of had the inkling to go and play this game today. I mean, maybe it's just because sort of core mode in Battlefield 4 is getting a little bit stale now. I mean, I don't wish to sound like sort of like a spoilt child, but I really want another DLC to come out because I've sort of worn myself out on Dragon's Teeth. I've unlocked a lot of weapons, completed a lot of assignments, and I was kind of looking for something a little bit different, and hardcore offered me that. But it doesn't come without its problems. As we all know, Battlefield 4 has had some troubles in the last sort of 10 to 11 months. We're sort of working out balance issues and bug fixes and things like that. And that's great because a lot of those have been fixed in the core gameplay. But they haven't really been fixed in hardcore. And one of the things that I noticed first of all, and you might see this in the video once I die, but sometimes when the kill cam comes up, the kill card doesn't come up, which is really infuriating. A lot of people did say to me on Twitter, you can just look at the kill feed in the top right hand corner, but when you're playing on a 48-man rush server, that ticks by quite fast, so you might miss what you actually got killed by. And I just can't understand why the kill card at the bottom showing who killed you, what you were killed by, what attachments they've got, this, that and the other, why that doesn't actually come up. And why it's taken 11 months for it to still be there. And only just now people on the forums for CTE are noting like, can we not get this fixed? Because it still hasn't been. It might sound like a small thing in comparison to, let's say, like weapon balance and things like that, but if I don't know what I've been killed by, how do I know not to go down that route again? If I got killed by a sniper, fine, I probably won't go out in the open or try and make that run across the road again because I'm probably just going to get killed. But if I was killed by a guy with a pistol only 20 meters away, if I don't know that, how do I know whether to make a decision as to go there again or not? It's just a little bit infuriating that I don't know what killed me, and it makes a massive difference in what your next step is going to be in hardcore mode, because you do have to think about it a hell of a lot more than what you do in core mode. Alongside not really knowing what you got killed by, we all know in Battlefield 4 that you get killed extremely quickly. Whether it was the one-hit kill bug that's now been fixed, whether it's just the fact that you got killed by 1,000 rounds per minute FAMAS, it doesn't really matter. You're going to get killed very quickly in this game, and you only get 60 HP in hardcore. For me, in Battlefield 4, I think that should be increased a little bit, maybe to like 80 or something like that, because I just got killed so damn quickly that I couldn't react. Whereas I remember in Battlefield 3, yes, I had 60 HP, but I could always sort of flick myself round, maybe get a couple of lucky shots on the guy. He might still take me down, but I still stood a chance in the gunfight. And in hardcore mode, I just feel like as soon as somebody's dropped a bullet at you, you're pretty much, well, you're fucked, because you can't really do anything to combat it. Now, in the CTE program at the moment, they've dropped all of the weapon damage models down by, I think, like 1 HP point. So a lot of the 25 damage assault rifles have now dropped down to 24. There are a couple that haven't been affected, but the majority of weapons have now had their damage decreased by about 1 HP. And the idea being that for those weapons that you have 25 max damage on, you now need 5 shots to kill somebody and not 4. Because 25 times 4 is 100, if you're at close range you're going to take somebody down. But now you're going to need 5 shots, because 24 times 4 is 96, and then you'll need that 5th shot to take the last 4% health. I think that could be a good step in the right direction for hardcore, and maybe it needs to be tied in with a slight health increase. I know what a lot of people are going to be saying in the comments, well, hardcore's realistic and you need to have a low health model or a very high damage model, because that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a little bit more realistic. It's supposed to be hardcore. But at the end of the day, it's no fun to just be killed by like 1 or 2 bullets. Trust me, if you try out hardcore in Battlefield 4, you'll see what I mean. You do get killed extremely quickly. Now, the weapons that I'm using in the gameplay in the background are both assault rifles. It's the L85A2 and the M416. But I did encounter a lot of snipers in hardcore. I played the game for around like 4 hours yesterday and managed to play on lots of different maps and things like that, and lots of different game modes. I mainly stuck to rush, and it seems to be that hardcore is like a breeding ground for snipers. The longer you play, the more of them there are, and it got a little bit infuriating that after a while I kept getting killed by snipers, and I could tell they weren't headshots because their headshot indicator didn't come up, which meant they could have hit me anywhere on my body. I didn't know where they'd hit me, and they still got the kill, which I didn't really think was fair. A high-powered sniper, yes, is probably going to kill you if it hits you in the torso or the head, but maybe you could survive a shot to the leg or the arm, for example, and maybe it just drops your health down to extremely low, and then you don't get penalised for trying to make a quick dart across like an alleyway or something like that, just so that you can sort of gain an advantage, get a little bit closer to the objective. I don't really think that a high-powered sniper should then really be allowed to just hit you in the toe, for example, and take you out of the game. So I think for me, maybe just toning down the sniper rifles a little bit, or maybe making the hitboxes only one hit kill to the torso and the head. I think that would probably be a nice solution. But overall, I really enjoyed playing hardcore mode. It changed the battlefield up, which is what I've been looking for the last couple of months. And anyone else that's been feeling maybe a little bit bored of Battlefield 4, I encourage you to have a go on hardcore. I think you'll really enjoy it. But that's the end of the video today, so thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a rating and a comment down below. Let me know what you think of hardcore mode in Battlefield 4. Have you played it before? Are you going to go and play it now? Let me know down in the comments. But until next time, my name is Westie, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.